The National Western Center starts its makeover. Photos that bring change and some magical art on Pearl Street. I'm Rebecca Jacobson, and here's what's happening in your city now.
Tell you all a little secret today. I like to tear stuff up. So I have been looking forward to this moment of tearing a building down to get started today. Y'all ready to tear up some stuff? All right, let's tear up some stuff.
This will be the most special place on the planet. We look forward to creating a new home for the National Western Stock Show for the next 100 years. It's very important to keep our agricultural education alive and celebrating our Western heritage.
The National Western Center will strengthen our community by providing hands-on educational programs, offering long-term jobs and training and internships, reclaiming and activating 1 mile of our new river, access for tourists and our residents.
On Tuesday, Denver voters said yes to a package of 7 bond measures totaling nearly $1 billion. The bond package funding ranges from $16 million for public facilities to $431 million for transportation and mobility projects. It is the largest ever bond program and the first such program sent to voters in over 10 years.
I also want to thank our voters who last night resoundingly gave a vote of confidence in the direction of this great city of ours. They simply said we need to continue to invest in our city as this city continues to mature and grow, and they have provided the resources so that we can keep this city globally competitive going forward.
Voters also said yes to initiated Ordinance 300, also known as the Green Roof Initiative. 4 new Denver Public School Board directors were also selected by Denver voters. Barbara O'Brien, Director at Large, Angela Kobayan in District 2, Carrie Olson will represent District 3, and Jennifer Bacon won the seat for District 4. Picture what you love about your community.
Dogs, like in animals, are an important part of our community.
And what you don't like.
The parks around us, they're not as nice as other parks.
We have to cross the train tracks to get to the grow house. It's just a hassle to get across them.
Through the Smart City Photo Voice project, young people in North Denver are showing the city what they love and what they want to fix where they live.
What we have now is an opportunity to think about how we engage people who live, work, and play in Denver in a different kind of way. Photo Voices is a way to use a medium, photography, to have a direct connection between the people who are out on our streets, in our schools, who are living and working in our area, and to connect directly with city leaders.
And government leaders are taking notice, like building a bridge over those train tracks.
And it's the composition of this photo and other young people who identified the dangers here that motivated the city to add this to the bond issue.
Ferry doors have come to South Pearl Street.
As part of Denver Arts Week, the mayor threw down a challenge to all the council districts to infuse art into our districts. And so today we're launching the Ferry Doors of South Pearl Street.
Ferry door is a magical door into the fairy realm. It's a place where a fairy would live or work.
You can wander up and down Pearl Street and look for the fairy doors, so it's a fun treasure hunt to go on. And we also have small doors that children can make to take home so that they can invite the fairies to come to their homes after they leave Pearl Street today.
I think the fairy doors are cool.
Just did a lot of brainstorming and tried to make each fairy door mimic the business somehow.
I think more people need to be more lighthearted in this world.
The Ferry Doors will be a permanent part of South Pearl Street. This is one of several of the Imagine 2020 Challenge art installations.
We're going to win this thing. There's nothing cooler than 13 little tiny fairy doors created by 3 different local artists. There's nothing cooler than that.
You can catch a new episode of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.